In this video, I'm revealing 10 secrets behind my tricks. Like, do you know I don't shoot in a house, but actually a set? Because in a home, you can't really get away with shooting things, I don't know, like this. Thanks to Google Career Certificates for sponsoring a portion of this video. And our first secret to kick it off is that we don't use green screen. So I don't know why this is here. We're gonna turn that off. All right, let's. So I love pushing our tricks to be as fully practical as possible, whether that means we actually put a real ice plunge in a living room, or we have a set built on a beach and we transition through the wall. Or one of my favorite examples of using no green screen is when I'm at a county fair, and at one point I stand on the chalk drawing and I'm struggling to hang on, but then I fall into the abyss of the drawing. And we were able to pull that video off with a latch door and a hole underneath. And then we fly in a piece of wood for our actress to stand on at the end to prove once again that it really is a chalk drawing. I love when it's practical. On to the next secret. So my videos look like it might be just me and a friend filming at home, but that is not true. There is actually an entire production team behind me. Hey! They're awesome, super creative, and I would trust them with anything. Oh, guys, speaking of, trust fall. So I did start making these videos by myself, but over the years I've been lucky enough to grow a team, and we shoot out of this warehouse in LA. And it doesn't matter what your role is in the business, people on the finance team and people who are producers, we all join together on Mondays and we go to the writer's room to find the very best ideas. All right, for this next secret, let's talk about how much these videos cost to make. So we intentionally make my videos look DIY or homemade, and that's so that you believe into the magic a little bit more, when in fact, they're actually pretty expensive to pull off. We recently made a video where it costs like $10,000 for every finished second of the video, which is pretty nuts. We also just built a case for a brand new short film, Stranded Part 2, which I hope you enjoy because it is also our most expensive short film endeavor ever. The next secret is I don't make money the way most traditional YouTubers do, and that's because the YouTubers I know make the majority of their income from AdSense, which is when YouTube splits its ad revenue with its creators. But my ad revenue has been typically lower because the audience is so international, so the majority of my studio's funding has to come from things like brand sponsorships, and I want to thank Google Career Certificates for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now, typically a brand would provide a creator with what we call talking points, and that's often why you might hear a creator present their sponsorships like this. Google Career Certificates help people get I mean, I gotta spice it up more than that. Google Career Certificates can help you learn job-ready skills in under 6 months, and they're taught and developed by Google employees. Thanks. They recently launched the Google Digital Marketing and E-commerce Certificate, which includes email marketing and designing and running an online store. There are also certificates in the job fields of IT support, and that code is definitely wrong. You also learn data analytics. And who doesn't love a good chart? Except that looks a little high. If you want to learn more, go to grow.google/certificates. And I want to thank Google Career Certificates for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now, you probably won't believe this next secret. Now, surprisingly, I've never gotten hurt doing a stunt. Right now, I've clocked almost 160 stunts from falls to dives to wire work. And this is the perfect time to also say, do not try any of this at home because we work with really amazing Hollywood professionals who know the ropes. But 3, 2, 1. One of my favorite stunts was one where I got to be shot backwards on wires. That was pretty fun. And recently got to do some stunts with Dude Perfect. And that's been slowly curing my fear of heights. I hope to continue doing a lot of safe stunt work. Knock on the good old wood. So surprisingly, working with bigger animals is usually easier than working with the smaller ones because the smaller ones can't usually hit their marks or be trained to do that. You hungry? I think he just wants to play. We've gotten to shoot with a lot of different horses as well as a polar bear, which surprisingly only took like 7 minutes to shoot with. So usually we make mock-ups with stuffed animals and our team just acts it out on what we want the animal to do, and we send that to the animal wranglers and they'll train them for a few days so they can hit their marks. We go through a ton of hard drive space every year because we're making so many videos, and some of these videos straight up fail. They don't work, like this one here. And this concept, Nate, my buddy, comes up and he's asking for the last slice of pizza, which I've already eaten. So I then begin to regurgitate that pizza, and you can see it's just really gross. It's kind of off-putting. And we shot this video in reverse, which is the cool part of the trick, but the story was kind of lacking, and we realized after we shot it, it just felt weird. So the lesson here is keep creating, because not all of them are gonna work out, and that's totally fine. So how long do these videos take to make on average? The answer might surprise you. Let me show you. Okay, so it doesn't take that long actually, but from writer's room all the way to posting, it takes probably on average 2 months per video to get made, but it really depends the set build and what the trick requires. For example, there's some videos that have taken us 6 months, 9 months to make. This one in particular, I remember it took almost a year to find this specific location, and we actually needed a specific grade of the slope at the park. So, you know, some of these tricks, especially when they require really specific perspective distances, they're hard to plan. Okay, ow. So I have a lot of really cool props at the studio, including this giant donut here, which in the video I was a pastry thief, so we had to build this giant donut to interact with. We've also got like giant mugs, like this one here that we used in a video with JAC. Did someone say time for props? So most of our props are made here in-house by our designers, mostly because it requires a lot of customization for these tricks to work, whether it's using a miniature item like this lighthouse here. I love playing with perspective, so it's so fun to get a real tactile miniature that you can use for the tricks. Or we'll have to custom design some sort of illusion box like this one, which makes your hand disappear, but an item magically pop out. Oh, you get it, it's a mirror. And the coolest prop that I know you've never seen before, exclusively designed for us by Mark Rober himself. The last secret is I've got these super sticky plungers that help me climb up walls. Actually, it's just a rotating room. I can't believe I haven't made this video yet. You all keep asking, how do you make your tricks? Here's the thing, magicians aren't supposed to reveal, but technically by trade, I'm not a magician. I'm a filmmaker, I make videos, so let's reveal it all. Buckle up. Buckle up? Am I a pilot or something? Emergency exits are gonna be in the... Let me show you how I made some of my top videos. Let's get into it. I've always loved the word pun of a pool table, that it could be a swimming pool and also the pool that you play billiards on. The difficult part about this video was actually building the custom swimming pool that was below, but we realized halfway through we didn't need a custom swimming pool. We actually could just put a bathtub there, so I'm technically taking a bath in this video. One of the things that made this video really complex was the reset time. Not only was all the water coming out and we had to dry the set, but I had to go change and get in a dry pair of clothes every time. And the video went super smooth, except I left something in my pocket for one of the takes.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of pools and water, this is a trick I shot with Jason Derulo. Now, for a couple years, I had actually been trying to do this levitating towel trick, couldn't figure out exactly how to do it, and I was able to pull off this levitation trick with Jason because of the amazing engineering of my art team, and we figured out how to build that perfect chair to make that towel levitate. And of course, Jason's always a great sport, fallen on his butt a million times.
Oh! I thought you were gonna say, and go, and you're like, and that was hilarious.
If you've watched my videos over the years, you probably noticed this theme of flying. I always loved the idea of flight. What if you could use cardboard to fly? What if you could fly with an umbrella? What if instead of the Wright brothers, it was actually the wrong brother who invented the first flight and it went wrong? Now, I've always thought pressure washers, if you had a couple of them, maybe they would be strong enough to levitate you, kind of like Iron Man. So I made a video about it here. We've got a professional stunt team here. We've got a crane, of course. It was on one of the takes that I just fell a little off kilter and landed the wrong way. That video got immediately more expensive, and then I looked at it, I was like, hopefully I just hit one spot, but you can see it's both my knee marks.
That's knee number 1, knee number 2.
If you want to levitate without a bunch of production crew and fancy rigging and a stunt team, you can actually levitate like this at home. Check this out. Well, it's still a work in progress. The tilted room concepts are always really fun to make, except what you don't realize as a viewer is they take a lot of physical core strength. Oh. You got it?
Yep, I got it.
Which I don't have. I need to work out more.
Just follow me.
Okay.
You got this, Zach.
I'm gonna see it. I love shooting with Dude Perfect because they're high energy, they're really creative, but they're also willing to go physically all out for their tricks. I gotta give serious props to Tyler on this one for getting hit with that ball so many times.
You'll hit him in the face, right?
Pound me in the face.
He'll block.
I always get a kick out of those diet soda and Mento videos, and so I thought I'd make my own with a little twist with some elephant toothpaste. I knew it was fake. Oh, look out!
Oh my gosh!
Get out of here!
No, what?
Stop it!
Oh my goodness!
Hurry, shut the door! Open the window, we gotta go out the window.
I had no idea what to expect.
Oh wow, yeah, you can really feel the heat.
Yeah.
That's hot.
So we are making an alien film today, although between us, I don't believe in aliens. They're not real.
Hey, Chase, come back, Chase.
Oh, they have new UFO evidence? Hey, no, hey, aliens! No, that's blurry. Every time. This next one, I debated about not showing you this, but it's just funny and silly.
I've never quite understood why people don't like vegetables, because I've always found them rather sweet.
This is one of my all-time favorite behind-the-scenes videos because it shows that you can do things all in camera and not have to do, massive editing to it. And this is just a special piece for me too because it had my kids. We were out in the middle of the wilderness camping. It was just good times. Here you go. Sometimes I'll treat my videos as a challenge, like let's not do a jump cut in this one, but let's actually make this one take. This one here, the snowball explosion, you can see could have been a jump cut, but we actually figured out how to move the set and just do it in one take. It was fun. Actually, that video got me pretty seasick over and over. I am so bad with motion sickness. I have to wear patches when I go swimming in the ocean. Over here, we've got a set that's raised, and we've got a giant chair that's almost as tall as me, and when I jump on it here, from the perfect camera angle, it looks like I'm miniature on this chair. It's kind of like a setup they used to use in Lord of the Rings.
Wow, this looks great, babe.
Thanks. Whoa! Oh, man.
There you go. You want to roll?
Yes, oh, and some butter, please, thanks. Fun fact, I used to tap dance with my sisters growing up, and I wanted to make a tap dancing video trick, but I was actually really rusty at tap dancing, so I called in some backup and we had a clever way to make it look like I was a pro tap dancer. Just as a filmmaker, I love making videos that you just can't tell how they were shot. There it is, another sideways room. What's up? Welcome to Magic of the Month for the month of July, and I'm joined by Nate, who I haven't seen since we were running away from pirates on the island. We are watching your videos, which you created around the theme of nature, so let's jump in. We got Sophie on here.
Yes, Sophian.
Marshmallow, get the marshmallow. Are they camping? I love the scenery. This is really cool. Like this video in 3, 2, I'll like it.
Thank you.
Whoa! Wait, hold
That's
up.
real. That is real. He set the...
Do not burn down things for this video, guys. I mean, Sophian, he's also a master of VFX, so it could be fake.
He poked the heart and then it exploded.
Is
That's what it was. He's trying to poke the heart and then it
So
exploded.
we like the video.
Thank you.
And then it...
Okay,
What's the thing in the middle?
I think that's the heart. But
It's a helium balloon and then it's catching on fire?
you guys have to be careful. Okay, we got Mikhail here, who's back with another spring trick. I think last month he was jumping over cars. Now he's, whoa,
Yo.
jumping over fields and geese. Was that a flock of geese?
That was.
Or a gander of geese? What do they call it? That's cool, Mikhail.
I gotta get me some of those shoes.
We got Sepe here with a paper airplane. I think he might be going for one of our old, where the plane comes back
airplane
around.
thing.
I don't, or else it's going somewhere else. Oh, that's sick.
But it stayed big. It stayed the paper
I feel
airplane.
like he might have made a paper airplane for that. Because there were some realistic shadows on the ground. Artem, careful playing with scissors, Artem. Whoa! That was a sweet way to do a trick.
Oh,
no, he's
that's
looping.
it.
Perfect loop.
Nice.
He just did it.
I thought it was going there. I was like, it's gonna loop.
That's
it's gonna
sick.
loop.
Peyton. I think Peyton made one last month. Hold up. We just transitioned. We got George here. I hope this ball comes through the screen.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna love it. Yes.
Yes.
Box on the
Wow.
head. Classic. Going from nature to indoor. That's a cool transition. Maddie's take
The Flash?
take 3. Hey. That's a cool.
So much is happening.
Okay. Take 4.
Okay.
It's just everything that could go wrong when you're making a movie. The
Right.
weather, the
Exactly.
lighting, the location changes. That's fun.
We have Danny.
Whoa, Justin.
A mirror trick.
Wait,
portal
what?
trick.
It's a portal to the outdoors.
Look out.
It's gonna walk through.
Danny,
Oh.
boom.
Nice.
And the dude's like, whoa.
Oh, shoot, an actual
that's
portal.
cool. We've got Street King back here who's got a really cool UI video.
Is that winter? Yeah, that's snow.
He just changes the weather. Wait, he's going to
Outer
space?
space.
How do you go to space? Whoa. You know what's sick is he's got those items on that looks like he's got them on string.
Yeah.
We got Hal here. Looks like they're camping. That is a
Tent.
sweet camping
That's a
setup.
Sick tent. Starting a fire.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! Snap! Wait, that look. That
Is that? Yeah, I think
that is the best digital fire I've ever seen. Whiz free.
Heck yeah.
Yep. I like that backdrop. Wait. Get out. Wait,
Nice.
are we? Is that for real?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We need to go there.
I think he's actually in the Dominican Republic.
Wait.
I can kind of tell.
We've got. I hope I'm saying your name right. Firdas. Oh,
There he goes.
I like how the whole family's just like, we lost our dad.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
They're like-
They accept it.
Like, keep swimming. We got Vineet here with a sandwich.
I love the location. Where do you think it's shot
I'm
at?
guessing because we made a sandwich video. Is it green screen?
Nice.
It looks like that looks like a real location. Vineet, I need to come shoot with you because that is the sweetest backdrop if that's real. Janus.
Ooh.
Or Janus. I hope I'm saying that right. We got a Harry Potter trick. Oh, it's perfectly lined up for Shadow to like ride it or separate. Whoa. That was
Oh,
cool.
did he crash? I think he crashed at the end. There's a little.
I gotta see that again. Did he crash?
And
Oh, nice.
Ouch.
We got Ava. She's really cool. She always creates every month. Oh, we got
a Tesla.
I want a
Let's
Tesla.
go. Let's go.
I want to get a Tesla and see if I can trick it with illusions.
What else is about to happen? Is there one more? Just a wave
No,
goodbye?
I mean that you need more.
No,
That was really cool.
I
Why
didn't
are you
know.
asking
I didn't
for
know.
more?
She
You
set
don't
it
need to
up.
ask for
She
more.
set it up.
It
She
was
walks
great.
back. I was like,
Ava,
okay,
we
this-
think that was great.
that
I think
was
that was
great.
great.
I loved it.
Nate wanted more. Oh, have you seen these? John is amazing. These stop motions just blow my mind. Whoa.
And then it loops.
And it loops.
And then it loops. I feel like I could watch that over and over again.
Yeah, it's so cool. Darshan. Man, I hope I'm saying your names right. I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm wrong. Whoa. Taking the power lines out of nature. I love that theme.
Wow.
That's a good theme. All right, we got Matthew here buried in the sand. I don't know where this is going, but. Oh, I'm a little bit disturbed, Matthew. I mean,
Wow.
the VFX are nuts.
What an ending.
Everyone that was featured this month, congratulations, you're getting one of our Nature Edition Magic of the Month pins. Do you want one of these?
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
get one 'cause
Why
you didn't
not?
submit a video.
I didn't. You're right. But what if I make a video right now?
I'd have to react to it.
I'm gonna go make a video.
He's gonna go make a video.
1 minute later.
I got it! I got it! Is it gonna be impressive?
I think you're gonna like this one.
All right, we're watching Nate's video.
Work from home.
I like the lines.
More like work outside.
Good screenwriter. Hey, let's go.
Top notch.
You congratulate Nate down in the comments for his first Magic of the Month pin.
So my first take, I actually hit a tree. I luckily moved my head, and that could have been pretty deadly.
So the audience will know that this is sideways.
reset real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks to Pronamel for sponsoring this video. It's really slippery, careful. Don't hurt yourself.
This is so slippery.
We're gonna have to switch concepts, dude.
It's not relatable to put snow in your house. So many kids are gonna try this. So I think it needs to be an We should go outdoors somehow. So we came up with this really fun concept that shows how you can go sledding from the comfort of your own living room. But to shoot it, we're gonna need to go somewhere pretty cold. So I gotta get geared up here. Cool, that's better. Okay, we're going to the mountains. So the video is gonna start out in my living room. I'm just watching a Christmas movie, and all of a sudden the movie comes to life. The kid in the video will shoot a snowball through the screen and hit me. I end up grabbing a sled from my living room and jumping into the TV movie, and then we'll finish with a snowball fight. Sliding through the ramp on the snow was pretty slick, so my first take, I actually hit a tree. I luckily moved my head, and that could have been pretty deadly.
Dude, this is sketch.
There's a phrase in Hollywood that working with kids can be the most challenging thing on set, but I actually find working with kids is really fun and delightful because you get to see from their perspective. You know, when we're on this set, they're like wanting to throw snowballs. I know one of them just nailed me in the face.
They got me right in the forehead. This stuff is like ice, it's not snow.
As you grow up as an adult, you forget to reach down on the ground and actually pick up a snowball and throw it. Even though we're trying to get work done, make a movie, you gotta have fun once in a while.
Hey, get back here, you little punk!
I told my team if we wrapped on time, if anyone wanted to participate, they could join me in a snow plunge.
Oh, that's so cold. Here we go.
If you've never heard of a snow plunge, it's kind of like a cold plunge, but just being covered with ice and snow.
Oh, I don't feel my legs anymore. They're gone.
Only one person wanted to join me.
This is crazy.
Hey, if you're liking this series, don't forget to subscribe. Stick around to the end because I'm gonna show you how we're pulling off our most difficult video yet. All right, I've got a pitch for you guys. So we all have those mornings where we wake up late, we miss the alarm, and we're rushing through to get ready, but we forget something. Oh. So anyways, the idea for this new video is my morning routine. And since ProEnamel is powering the magic today, we're gonna use ProEnamel Intensive Enamel Repair Whitening Toothpaste, which actively repairs your enamel when you brush twice a day. But I have a crazy twist to put on it, and that's we do it all in one shot. I think it might be our most challenging video yet. There are several set changes that are happening off camera in order to make this all flow smoothly. The first change happens when I get out of bed to turn off the alarm clock. My bed is moved, so there's then a clear path for me to walk into the kitchen. And while I make my breakfast, a bathroom set is being moved into place in front of me. And it's while I'm brushing my teeth that I have a stunt double replace me so that I can sneak around to the other side of the mirror to be my own reflection. All right, so this is Danny, and he's gonna play my body double for the other side of the mirror because we have a little switcheroo that we do. So I bend down to spit in the sink, Danny pops back up, and I'm running around the set getting into place. So once we go like this, we built a duplicate room over there so that now looks like we're mirror images. It's a dance and a choreography with camera, myself, the sets. It'll take all of us doing it right at the same time to get the perfect take. Moving around the sets is really complicated, so we're all bumping each other, trying to get used to the flow of traffic. There's so many moving pieces, it's a little nerve-wracking. We were all getting pretty tired by the end.
Three, two, one, move, move, move. Move and clear, and 3, 2, 1, rotate, rotate, rotate. Hug that desk, hug that desk. Great, shower curtains going behind you, Claire, hug the desk. Good, good, good. And close.
And freeze.
Hey everyone, everyone. Today we're doing shadow illusions like you just saw those first two in the intro. And these are 3D printed by Kijan, who's an animator on my team.
Okay.
And we're gonna be showing you the other 15 that he made this week.
So you guys saw this first one. The idea is that you see these illusions from the top-down angle, as you can see here, and the object becomes part of the whole image, including the shadow.
So let's jump right into it. He 3D printed this, and you wanna reveal what this is?
Sure. So we're gonna put this down on the ground. And from the top, can you guys see that it's a Statue of Liberty?
This next illusion, let's see if you could figure out what this is.
So you'll see that from the top, the guy actually becomes a skateboard, and then you see the cast shadow, and it looks like a guy on the skateboard.
This one may look like an odd shape to you, but when we reveal it in the shadows,
You see a wine glass with a straw.
that's sweet.
Yeah, the construction is like this. The shape looks awkward. And then we have one other kind of different one.
So there's this view and this view, but I don't even know if that revealed it. Let's put it in the proper sunlight.
So we gotta kind of rotate this around. So it looks like that.
That's sweet. So we're gonna jump into the rest of the illusions here indoors where we need more controlled lighting. And for these ones, we want you to guess what they are because they're gonna be kind of cryptic. So let's jump indoors. All right, so we're indoors in my office and we're gonna go over these, what are you calling them?
Shadow drawing.
Shadow drawings.
Yeah.
They were actually inspired by a guy on the internet, Vincent Ball. You can look him up. He makes these amazing things where you just basically take a household object, you put a little sketch on the paper, and with the right lighting, you can get a cool image. So we're gonna jump into the first one, which involves this spoon.
All right, so let's go with the first one. And here is the object.
I would be surprised if anyone got that. That's hard. All right, let's show the light. Nice, it's a bird.
It's a bird.
That's cool. It's like a mix between a bird and a dinosaur. Or it's, oh, it looks like that bird from Up.
Here's the next one. And the object for this is, I believe these are called binder clips. And if you guys want to take a quick second to give
Looks like a candle.
All right, so here is the reveal.
Whoa, that's cool.
hold
It's a rocket. That's sweet. Did you get that one? This is the third one. You might be able to guess what it is from there, but let's see. Here's the lighting, guys. 3, 2, 1, the reveal. Batman. Don't sing too much or we'll get a copyright.
All right, okay.
This next object is a duck.
Rubber
a
ducky.
bumblebee duck.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be paired with
This drawing. You want to do the honors again?
that's Shrek, right?
You could say Shrek.
It's an ogre?
It's an ogre,
Nice.
yeah. And this is personally my favorite.
It looks like a smile.
And you have to do the honors again. Hopefully everything lined up.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, is that a robot? Transformer?
Transformer.
Yes, that's cool. All right, for this next set of illusions, we're gonna jump into the studio. All right, so we're here in the Nerf Armory in the warehouse, and the reason we're here is because we wanted it to be a really dark room where we can show you this next special illusion, which is, you're calling it shadow dispersions?
Yes, sirree.
We've got 5 of these, and we want you to keep track of how many you get correct. So let's show them the first one.
Okay, so here's the first object. You guys could take a second to try to guess what this is. Is that an 8? Is that a B? And then here is the reveal.
The letter E.
The letter E.
All right, so we've got 4 more. Let's see if they can guess the rest.
So you guys could take a look at this one. What do you think this says? And I'll give you guys a hint. This is a vertical stretch illusion.
That doesn't really help me.
Yeah, so if you could imagine like the thin lines disappearing, and then here you go. You guys ready? Here's a reveal.
Let there be light.
Yeah, so it says light. There you go.
Cool. Let us know if you got that one.
Here is the next one. This is a pretty hard one.
This is also a word?
This is also a word. What do you guys think this is? And this is also a vertical dispersion illusion. And then here is the reveal.
Magic.
Magic with an exclamation point.
Nice.
And now we're gonna move on to images. So here is the first image. What do you guys think that one is? Some people tell me that it's a frog, maybe. And then here is the reveal.
It's a panda bear.
It's a panda bear, or
Cute.
red panda. Here we have the last one. This one's a hard one, so let's see if anyone gets this. To give you guys a hint, this is something, if you guys text, you probably either see it or use it every day.
Well, that's more than a hint, but okay, let's reveal it.
That's a big hint. Okay, and then here we go.
It's the laughing, crying, overwhelmed emoji face. So we'd love to hear how you guys did on the last set of illusions, how many you got correctly, and overall for the video, we'd love to know which illusion was your favorite and which one was the absolute impossible, most difficult one for you to solve.
Right, curious.
If you got them all, that's impressive.
That'd be very impressive.
Huge thanks to Kijan for designing and printing some of these illusions. What's up, everybody? Today I've got 3 magic tricks for you that you're gonna be able to perform and show your friends using ordinary objects like a water bottle. Now, if you don't have friends, this will also help you get friends like me. Anyways, keep your eye on the bottle and keep your eye on this pen. 3, 2, boom. And if you think this is some weird wizardry, I'm gonna show you how to do. Let's go to the park. I'll show you 2 more tricks. Cue the drone shots. All right, let's find a bench, do some magic. This next trick shows the power of water and air and how they can work together to create a really fun and simple illusion. So what you're gonna do is take a glass, pull out a bicycle card or any kind of playing card, and turn it over, and you'll see the air is actually creating a vacuum with the water and the card. Now, I show you this because if you actually grab a water bottle, you take the top and you seal with your hands, that's creating the seal for itself, and you let go, and ta-da. I really think recycling is important, and I need to tell you guys about something that you're probably missing out on. It's that sodas have 2 drinks in them. So what you wanna do is place your thumb over the front of the drink and actually just believe hard enough that you can get a soda back to normal, and that's the first step. The second is doing a little shake with the can, and notice how it grows back to normal right there in front of your eyes. So, cheers. We're gonna head back to my place and I'm gonna explain all of these tricks to you. You can do this trick with any carbonated soda or drink, but you gotta make sure it has a can so you can puncture through the aluminum. So what you're gonna do is take a bobby pin here, pull out the little needle. You could use a needle, but this is the best so you don't kill your finger. And before you do this, you might wanna have a little protection because this is gonna shoot out everywhere. So I actually usually do this in a sink, but to show you guys, I found this little thing in my garage and I'm gonna pull it. Yep. And what you can do is continue to shake it. I like to get the cans about halfway empty for this trick to work. And once you pull it up like that, it'll stop. So there it is, you'll dry that off. I like to usually put the hole in words on the back side here, but it really depends on the orientation of this. It's awkward if you have the hole here because then you're kind of covering most of the trick, which isn't fun because you can show this trick off just like this. So be here. The second step of this trick is gonna be making this look like it's an empty can. This is a really cool illusion to me because it's a real life illusion. People aren't paying attention to this black piece of paper that you can cut out in the same shape, slide it under the top there, and in good lighting, so you gotta be careful where you do this trick, it'll look like that is an empty can, which is just awesome. Now you can just squeeze it. If it's doing this during the trick, you're gonna wanna empty that a little. Oh, darn it, I forgot that was in there. I just peed my pants. So you're gonna palm the top like that. That part's pretty easy. And then sometimes I'll crinkle it in my hand while they're not looking, let my hand naturally swing down and put it in my pocket, or crumple it up and kind of drop it, and actually while you're showing them this part, that's falling to the floor and you're gonna step on that paper. The next part is gonna be shaking this can, and this is the cool part of the trick. It works because of physics with the carbonation. So you've got it bent here, so you're gonna shake this part of the trick, and I like to rotate it like this so it's not making sound with the soda inside, and you're gonna see it, that's now inflated, you get the idea. And if you were to let go of that hole, so you wanna quickly open this up, and part of the trick is quickly pouring it too. So they can taste it, they can see liquid coming out, and that really sells that, what the heck, there was soda in there the whole time. I love this trick because it's fun, it's physics, it's real, there's a lot of practice that's involved. I'm gonna explain the concept of what can happen. So you have a card, and you can use this in your performance too to show. your friends, but you show surface area tension. I don't know what the physical term for this is called, but the pressure of the air is holding the card up. And if I took the card away there, it's gonna fail. All the water's obviously gonna fall out. To perform this trick, you're gonna wanna grab a bottle of water, and what I'd first do is take a swig, and I'm proving that it's a real water bottle, but I'm also showing this air pocket here, which is gonna help for this next part of the trick, because I'm gonna put a card. You can do it with your hand too if you get a lot better. If you pull it away just right, you're gonna have the effect. Nice. You can also do that again with your palm, and I'll show you that in a second. But what you're also gonna be able to do here, this is the part that takes a lot of practice, and you get the straw in there. And what you can do is, if you can quickly turn it over, I can't, it usually messes up, so I kind of pop it over, and then you can drink out of it again. You can take the straw out. You can do whatever you want. So what you're gonna do, if you wanna do it with your hand, a lot of people like to put their hand top in the beginning and turn it over. And this is the part that's hard. You gotta be really stretched out, and then you're gonna slide it off like that. And when you get it, if you squeeze this water bottle at all of this is coming down. So you gotta be really still with it, and then you just pop that up like that. Now my desk is sticky and wet. I love this pen trick because what's going on is the pen is in there the entire time. So you're gonna need a duplicate pen. Go ahead and grab this here. And it's simple light refraction, guys. This is how it disappears. You can't see it. So you gotta make sure you're performing this at the right angle to your friends. Too low, they might be able to see the pen maybe. Sideways, they can definitely see it. But right here is a sweet spot. I kind of point it towards the camera a little bit, or you can go straight on. You can move it to prove, hey, there's no pen here if you do a slow one. But what you're gonna do is open up a pen, and you're gonna fill the inside of the pen. If you pop it off, however these pens break open, fill it with tiny nails or weights. Some people do little ball bearings. You just gotta weight it down, so when you put the pen in here, it's gonna sink. Otherwise, a regular pen, this one's gonna float like that. So get it weighted down, do the trick like this. The back of your hand, you're just going like this for the performance. You're saying boom and boom, and this is just coming in here like and hiding. You're palming the pen. They're not paying attention to it because they're looking here, and you're kind of hiding it, angling it behind here for a second. Then let your hand fall down, drop the pen in a pocket, or give it to a buddy that's in on the trick. There's all kinds of ways that you can get rid of the pen, but I'm just gonna do this and like that. And you show this pen, and I can also show my sleeves or my arms, no pen. What I've really done is been able to hide the pen back here this whole time. So a lot of different ways that you can get the pen from hand to hand. If you guys do any of these tricks to fool your friends, be sure to film it and send it to me. Here's the email right here. Submit it, and we might show it in a future YouTube video. If you want to see some other fun stuff, that's cool, and that's cool. And again, this is also cool. It's just, I'm always amazed how it does that. It's just, you can turn it sideways. It's just amazing. And if you turn it just right, no. Yeah.
This illusion is gonna test your mind and your ability to focus on a single moving object. And it sounds really easy, right? But I promise you it's not. We have a cup and ball routine happening, and you have to follow the ball very closely. And if you're able to, well, okay, so we're actually gonna follow these 3 cups instead. We've got the Rubik's Cube here, nothing here, follow this, go. And now let's test if you were able to track which cup the Rubik's Cube is under. You might think you have it, so comment below if you think it's cup number 1, cup number 2, or cup number 3. I have a feeling some of you actually didn't get this. Comment below. All right, so if you're back with us, let's see. Let's take a guess in number 3. Not there. Number 1, not there. It's cup number 2, everybody. Now, this is the weird thing. This is solved all of a sudden. And if you were able to pay attention, there's other things that have changed, like we've got poster board aspect ratios. We've got my changed shirt. We got a hat swapped out. So that's the thing, were you able to focus on all of these changing items? Comment below how many you think actually changed, and if you got 100%, that's awesome. Let us know down below.
All right, I've been keeping something from you guys. I have a secret. We're having a baby. This is my family. It's the 4 of us. And of course, I can't forget Lincoln. This is my wife, Rachel. I don't know who I would be without her. I mean, literally, she is like the glue to this family. We got married 9 years ago, and soon after, we started fostering kiddos. Some would stay for a while and eventually be reunited with their families, but it was during this time that we started adding to our forever family. This is my oldest son, Mason. He loves nature and he's so curious about the world. And this is my youngest son, Liam. His imagination is off the hook and he loves to make people laugh. The boys are best friends. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of wrestling in our house, but they love each other to the moon and back. And I can't forget Lincoln, who we adopted last year. He's perfect, except he eats food off the table, so we're working on that. And any day now, we're about to add another little one to our family, and we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. You're about to find that out with us. In the meantime, I've been installing on the crib stuff, so gotta go. So we passed the due date, but no baby yet. So now we walk it out. I mean, help Rachel walk it out. So we walked over a marathon this week, still no baby. We were going everywhere. Are you still team boy?
Yes.
I'm team girl. I actually really think it's a girl. We got a question for you guys. Do you think it's a boy or a girl? Oh, okay, I'll see you guys later. I'll let you know. Despite all the walking, nothing was working. We even tried the yoga ball thing, and that didn't work either. But I was having fun. Another walk. He's so cute.
Said another day, another walk.
Oh, man. So we just had to wait. Then the day finally came. Do you think it's a boy or girl?
Boy.
We're gonna find out in like a few hours. It's here.
Baby's out.
It's like... I'm a girl dad. It's crazy. We have made a decision on the baby name. What?
I don't know.
One sec, I guess we haven't decided the name. What do we name her? We can't come up with a name, so you might as well just comment below what we should name our baby. Psych, I'm not having YouTube name our baby, are you kidding me? So adorable. All right, now it's actually official. We have a baby name. She shall be called Emerson. You ready to meet your brothers? Home sweet home, Emerson. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Well, hello there. Boys. What? Where are the boys? I found him! I found him! Oh, you guys made a welcome home sign for her? That's so sweet. Hey, whoa, whoa, there's a rainbow out there. People are gonna think it's edited. They're gonna think it's fake. I think that's a double rainbow. See right there. Can't trust me with anything, I guess. It was so cute. The boys just attached to Emerson the moment they met him. And after a few sniffs, Lincoln did too. So while I was editing this video, I actually found some footage. I thought I'd turn off the camera and I was actually coloring with one of my kids, and that's when it happened. Ping! I got a text message from work. And I left him to respond to something that could have waited. This is when I was supposed to be on paternity leave, when I was supposed to be with my family. This footage reminded me that I want to be a less distracted dad. My job gives me the opportunity to travel the world for productions and meeting you guys, which I love, but it also means that during that time, I parent through FaceTime. And that's even more a reason why when I'm home, I really want to be at home with them. Zach, in the future, if you're watching this, cherish all the moments with family and friends. I mean, you're not gonna get those back. Be present with your family. Take care of Rachel. She's the best thing that ever happened to you. And one last thing, you need to make a lot more YouTube videos, dude, because you're gonna spoil your new daughter like crazy. Lincoln, I have a daughter. That's crazy. In the beginning of this video was a family of 4, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but now we're a family of 5. Don't worry, no one forgot you, Lincoln.